I don't think it's possible to do something on Roy Shaw without mentioning the late, great Joe Pyle. An inspiration of a man, an absolute hero. Anybody who knew him will tell you the same. His place will never be filled, never be filled. He was a great man.
And recently we were at Joe Pyle's funeral, rest in peace Joe, and I'd like to know how he would like to be remembered when he goes.
If I could be remembered as much as Joe Pyle's was, I'd be very happy, because he had 2,000 people there. And here, I'm going to cry now. And he was such a lovely man. Respect. He wasn't like all these other so-called gangsters. He was on his own. He was a one-off. All 2,000 people there. That is respect. And I knew, and most of them who knew Joe knew me through Joe, because you know he's the one who started me doing the unlicensed boxing. And what happens with Joe, when I used to visit him around his house, he was still ill in bed. He would say, "See that record, Roy? I want that played at my funeral." I went, "Oh, I don't know, fight it, Joe, fight it." But anyway, then when we was at the funeral, they did play these songs again, and I was crying like a baby again. What said to me, my bad, when we was lowering the coffin into the hole, there was about that much water at the bottom of it, because it was belting down with rain. The coffin was actually floating on the water, and I thought, oh, no, if it had been my kids or anything, you know, like I wouldn't have had to clear that out. I cry like a baby.
God of the living and the dead, accept our prayers for those who have died in Christ.
Roy shed tears of sorrow at the death of his close friend Joe Pyle. But Joe will always be remembered, just as Roy will, as a man of courage, tenacity and a will to win. A man the system couldn't beat.